The Transport Agency has just released a long list of options for a long-term resilient, which is the key word here, solution for the Manawatu Gorge route. The Manawatu Gorge road was closed in April due to slips, and in July works to clean up those slips were stopped because of another slip and dangers of more slips and so on ad infinitum on the slip front. The Transport Agency is hosting a public meeting tonight in Palmerston North on the Gorge. Very important story in this region. Our reporter Jacob McSweeny joins us from the meeting at the Palmerston North Convention Centre. Kia ora, Jacob. What can you tell us about what's happening?
Kia ora, John. Well, they've just started about 10-15 minutes ago, and they were going through basically a slideshow with information on all of the options that they are proposing. Now, as you said there, 13 options. It's quite a lot of information for people here to digest and think about. And I mean, public meetings, they've been the norm for NZTA in the area on this option. In July, we had a couple of meetings in Ashurst and Woodville, and they got quite testy, quite fiery. People were very unhappy with, basically in Ashurst, people were unhappy with trucks and other cars roaring through on, basically it was a new State Highway 1 through there, it's usually sleepy town, and over in Woodville you had the loss of business. So people were quite unhappy about that, and they basically, because people weren't taking the Manawatu Gorge anymore, they were taking back roads around the town and not going through it. Now, hopefully for them, there are some options here. Ross Ironson, he basically wants them to take a look, have a read through, and go online and to give their feedback as to what they think of these options.
What are the options, Jacob, that you think are worth reflecting on or commenting on? What are you seeing?
Right, I won't run you through all 13 of them.
Thank you.
What is quite good for the people is they can actually go online, and there's a satellite map, and all the roads are in different colours, and they can basically click on the road that they like, write some comments, or if they dislike, obviously write some comments. So just to run you through a few of them, there's the viaduct option. That would be basically kind of a bridged highway above the river through the gorge. There is just an upgrade and a clean-up of the gorge road itself, and I understand a consortium has been talking to NZTA about lifting the road so that it's a bit safer and building a wall there to stop further slides. There are two tunnel options. One of them is a short tunnel. It's about 6 kilometres. There's another tunnel option that's 10 kilometres. And then you've got, what do they call it, the box cut route, which is just south. That's the 5th option, and it's a straight carve out, and that would be about 6.5k long, that road. Then you've got 4 further southern options, and then you've got 3 northern options, and one of those northern options is the Saddle Road that they're currently using at the moment, and that option is just to upgrade it and make it a bit safer.
And you are heading back into the meeting now to see what's going on, Jacob, and I guess you'll be filing on what people are thinking?
Yeah, it looks a little bit calmer this time from what I can tell. There are a bit less people than there were at the previous meetings, but I will be going in and having a chat to people afterwards and getting their thoughts on some of these options.
Jacob McSweeny live from the meeting in Palmerston North. Thank you so much, Jacob.